journey looking at the Bible. Do you see all of these books of the Bible? We are continuing our journey. And guess what? We are still at the very beginning. We are in the book of Genesis, which is the first book of the Bible, the first book of the Old Testament. And if you want, you can go and check out our story in your own Bible. We are in Genesis chapter 6 through chapter 9, and you can read the story all on your own if you want. But right now, we're going to hear this story told by Miss Tina, one of our teachers.
Hi, boys and girls. When God created everything, he said, "It is good." But people began to make bad choices. They were making bad decisions, and God decided to send a great flood of water to make everything clean and new again. Then God saw a good family. The father was Noah, and he had a wife and 3 sons, and they had wives also. Noah walked with God, and God came so close to Noah, and Noah came so close to God that Noah knew what God wanted him to do. He knew that God wanted him to build an ark. Noah and all his family began to build the ark. They obeyed God. And as they were building the ark, animals came from all 4 corners of the earth. They came 2 by 2. Two by two, they came to fill the ark. When the ark was finished and all the animals were inside, Noah and his family went on the ark. And then it began to rain. At first, it was like any rain, and it made little puddles, but it kept on raining. The puddles ran together, and soon water covered everything. And it kept on raining. It rained and rained for 40 days and 40 nights. And when Noah and his family looked out, all they could see was water everywhere. It rained and rained and rained, but guess what? God did not forget Noah and his family, and he did not forget all of the animals on the ark. God sent a great wind to dry up the water, and slowly it started to go down. Noah sent out a dove. He sent it out, and the dove flew and flew and flew and flew, but the dove came back. And then Noah knew that there was still water everywhere. So he waited for 7 days, and then he sent forth the dove again. But this time, when it came back, it had a fresh olive branch in its mouth. And so Noah knew that there was dry land. So Noah waited for 7 more days, and he sent the dove out again. And this time, the dove did not come back. The dove made a little nest. And it stayed there. The water kept going down, and finally the ark landed on dry ground. Oh my goodness. We finally get to come out of the ark. They were so happy. All the creatures came out. Noah and his family came out. It must have been really uncomfortable to have all those animals in the ark for so long. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna lift that off to help me reach in there. They were so happy. Maybe you have something you do with your family when you're so happy and grateful to God. Do you know what Noah and his family did to say thank you to God? They made an altar. An altar is like a little marking to show that something special happened and to give God all the glory. Suddenly, all the creatures saw a great bow in the sky. It was a rainbow. And we can't bring a rainbow inside, not a whole one, but we can bring a little piece of it if you have a prism at home. You can look through it and you can see a little piece of the rainbow. And that is God's promise to us that he will never ever flood the earth again. Whew. So all the creatures went back out into the 4 corners of the earth, and they filled the earth with creatures again. Now, I wonder, what was the most important part of the story? I wonder what part you liked best. I wonder what part of the story is about you. I wonder if you've gone through a hard time, but God has remembered you and been good to you. I wonder how you show your praise for God. I wonder if there's any kind of work you can do at home that's about this story. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing what kind of work you do at your house to show something about this story, one little piece that you liked to help you remember. All right. Thank you, boys and girls. I love you, and I'm praying for all of you, and I miss you. Take care.